part of the lake, and I've been fishing about 15 minutes or so, 20 minutes, and it's not changed much. But I thought I'd go ahead. I mean, I've caught fish in here before. It's a good little backwater. It's a little bit deeper. We see what happens here. I'm fishing near the steam plant. Not that it's probably going to do a lot of good, but we tried anyway for a little while. We'll give it about an hour, and then I'm going to get out and get something to eat. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do before anybody gets on here. Is I'm gonna take my phone back to my pole. Well, that was the original idea anyway. Try that again. Let's try this one more time. Son of a bitch. You gonna fight me the whole way, ain't you? There we go. Now we get my pole out. And strap this son of a bitch to the There we go. Ooh, I just saw fish. Okay. So I put that in the wrong spot. Let me redo that. There we go. That's better. All right. Now we'll mount it back up here. Almost, yeah. Let's jank it all up good, why don't we? There we go. Now I'm just trying to make sure my phone ain't gonna come off this pole and into the lake, because I don't know how my luck is, people. There we go. There we go. Ha ha! Alright. Back off this spot here. Look. Yeah. No. That's my fishing rod. They're hung in a tree. Of course they're hung in a tree. But there you go. I was not even thinking about that. I gotta finish this bank. Get this one out. There. Now let's see if I can get up to this bank. And I put the rods back where they go. can put them back up here. Got under the trees there, guys. That's my luck. That's my luck. All right, somebody's watching. Killer. I was fishing a different spot earlier. I got out there about 7:30. Boats everywhere. Caught one little perch and that was it. So I thought I'd try a different spot. Why not? I don't know if it's going to make a difference or not. But I thought we would try it. Hey, if you're watching, tell me where you're watching from. I always like to know where people are coming from. It's watching me. Had somebody from Louisiana this morning. And somebody from North Carolina. I think Brainerd's in North Carolina. I can't remember now. But I'm going to give it about another hour here, and then I'm going to go to the house. Just thought I'd see if I can catch anything while I'm Watts Bar, Tennessee. Just in case anybody's wondering. 8 feet of water. There ought to be some fish in here. Kind of a little backwater area to the steam plant. Nice little shady spot. It's getting on up in the temps. I thought I'd try to get over here in a cool off spot. A little breeze blowing backwards. I think what I might do, I may go up there, get a little lazy and drift back to the wind. That way I'm not fighting the wind the whole time. Try that. We'll go back to this rock wall back here and give it a shot and see what happens. Yeah, appreciate y'all watching. I'm after whatever will hit. I'm not picky. Singing high gear and move on up. I'll be fighting the wind all day if I just go with the wind. It's bass last time I was in here. Volumes up. As you can hear by the highway noise, the interstate's right there. Well, it's not the interstate, it's a side road that gets to the interstate. Wait, that is the interstate up there. I don't even know where I'm at, guys, okay? I'm lost in this old world. I do like the way I put it back in this corner. Said that way to see it. Got a 36-pound thrust on here, so it ain't like a flyer, you know. It don't go super fast. Let's see what happens. Let's see. Let's try something different. Just right up. And what have I gone on? That one. Grass back in here in this water, that's good. You're very quick in this thing so I don't catch everything coming and going. Looks like something doesn't get one of the arms off of it. I may have gotten a fish on there earlier and didn't even know I had one. That'd be about my luck. Spot, there's a tree right there. Now the wind's gonna push me up. Go back in the cove. Then we're gonna throw them back this way. On that way. Try over here for a minute and see what happens. If you guys are watching, do me a favor, like and subscribe, or at least subscribe. That's a minimum. I think most of our bass have already quit spawning, so I don't know if I'm really good with worm or lizard. Gotta try it. I'm not picking a noisy spot to film it. It's noisy. I'll move on that try to get away from the highway a little bit. That'll be some loud. I'm down the fact the wind, no matter which direction I go. So, we're going to fight it. Let's go full steam ahead and get up here a little ways. I'm trying to get to 300, folks. I see 294 this morning, I think. And I'm sorry, 284 this morning. Got up to 290 on my first live this morning. Help me push it up to 300, guys. pop the top of the water over there. It's small. Little bitty minnows. Though you can never tell what direction it's going to blow in. Appreciate y'all watching. I wish I could catch some fish. I do catch fish. Today's been a little slow, I would say that. I normally catch some fish when I go. It'd be nice if I could find my fishing rod I lost here a couple weeks ago. It went in the water somewhere over here. Not exactly sure where. I just know it fell off. Big old carpet. Try to get over here where these rocks are and try it and see what happens. 11 o'clock. I'm going to fish till probably about 11:30 or so, and then I'm going to slide out. As you can tell by the stacks in the background, you can see them there. Pointing the wrong way. There you go. That is Kingston Steam Plant. And it's one of the last few coal-fired steam plants around here. They were supposed to shut it down, turn it into a nuclear-operated. State and everybody else has been fighting them over it. And somehow or another, TVA convinced them to let it stay coal-fired. I don't know if y'all remember, it's been several years ago. They have a big retaining wall back over there, and it broke loose, and all that stuff got in the water and killed a crap load of the fish and contaminated the water around here for like years. William, what's up, William? Glad you joined us, Bubba. Appreciate you. Let's see if we can catch something out of this tree over here. It looks like something might hold a bass. But yeah, they was when that wall gave loose and all that contamination went in the water, man, it killed fish everywhere. And for a long time, they had a thing that went all the way across the lake. You couldn't go back in there because they were trying to clean it up. It did. It messed the fishing up for years. Probably still contamination in this water. They try to say, well, it's just ashes. It's nothing that's going to hurt anything. But then you find out those ashes have arsenic and mercury and everything else in them. So yeah, it didn't do nobody no favors, that's for sure. People got sick and died over it. Tree behind me looks really good. There ought to be some fish in it. But like I was talking about earlier today, on my first live, we've not had enough rain, and they're not pulling the lakes all the way up to full level yet. TVA will shut the water off basically and drain the lake about average around 5 foot or 6 foot down in the wintertime, and it allows them to work on docks and things like that, whatever they got to do. I'm sure there's other reasons they do it, but they'll just keep the turbines running, and because people need the electricity in the winter worse than anywhere or any time. But they'll leave the water running, but they'll leave it running all the way down so that it doesn't have a chance to fill the lake up. And then usually by this time of the year, mid-May, they've already got the lakes all the way back up full depth. And I can tell by how much bank is still missing. We're still about 2 or 3 feet down from what we need to be. Pretty pitiful, really. I hate to admit it, but I hadn't caught but one fish today already. That's it. Kind of pitiful. But another thing, they've got this lake gets hammered with fishing tournaments, and I can guarantee you on this lake yesterday, in probably about every boat ramp that you can access around here, there was a fishing tournament. And I do wish they'd kind of limit them a little bit on those tournaments, but they won't. You just have to deal with it. I normally fish through the week when I can. I work for myself, and so I can arrange days off between jobs and stuff and fish through the week. And that way I'm not competing with everybody and their brother. But I worked all week this past week, and this is the first chance I've had to get out and give it a shot. So, and like I said, they had all kinds of tournaments yesterday. There may be a tournament going on today somewhere. It wouldn't surprise me one bit. Like I said, I hit the water about 7:30 this morning, and I'm gonna head out of here in just a few minutes. I loaded up the kayak and came to a different boat ramp near the steam plant here, hoping maybe that'd improve my luck. Man, they're just not in the mood to hit. Guys right here. It's a Yum brand. I seem to have a lot of luck with that color. It may just because of the color of the water here. Clarity or whatever. But but I'm slowly working my way back towards the boat ramp. It's around the corner, closer over to the steam plant. When I first got here this morning, and I saw, first got here about an hour ago, I saw some fish jumping out here. Ever since that wind picked up, they just died out. They ain't been back. It is a beautiful day to be out here, though. I will say that. Wind is pushing that way towards that rock wall. So it's a possibility they may be pushing some bait up in that corner there. Might catch something there. May not either. Yeah, if everybody watching will just hit that subscribe button, I'd appreciate it. Slowly over time, I'll get to know everybody. It takes a while. Out the way. I thought for sure I'd catch a fish right in here. Yeah, just don't never know. And I tell you another thing, this spot that I'm in right now is actually a lot better in the evenings than it is during the day. A whole lot better. Wow, 13 people. That's good. 13, that's enough to get me over the 300 mark today. Come on, babies. Do me a favor. Hit that like and subscribe. Lead weight or something stuck to that pole. right on the bank, folks. I better get moving here. All right, I'm gonna put that back up. I'm gonna get this little spinner bait out, just for the heck of it. Getting out and pushing this boat if I get stuck. Don't want to do that. Get back out a little bit deeper water. Good gosh, what a mess. If I can make a knot in my rod, I will now. There we go. That's better. There we go. That's better. Shallow water, boys. I'm telling you, it's shallow. I can get out and stand up to this. Beautiful. Beautiful. It might be my old fishing rod. It would be funny though if I caught my old fishing rod back out here. That would be hilarious. I gotta see what's on the end of this though. I think that was bigger line than what I had on my rod, but whatever it is coming in. Oh, what do we got here? Catfish rig. Oh, I'd reckon. Good gravy. What a mess. What a mess. Well, we'll get that out of the water for the other boaters, so somebody don't get hung up in that mess. And there we go. There we go. What a wad. I'm not a big catfisher myself, so I'm not going to worry about keeping this shit. What I would do, that did a lot of good for me to pick that up and throw it back in the water, and I didn't. I was trying to hit the bank with it and missed. Well, as you guys can see in front of me, the boat ramp, steam plant. It's getting hot. I am wearing the wrong kind of clothes to be out here in this temperature. So I am going to fish my way towards that boat ramp. And that'll conclude our live for the day. Sorry I didn't catch y'all no fish. Bummer. Bummer, Donna Summer. All right. Folks, you got to know when to say when. My dad used to say the only thing worse than fishing 4 hours and not catching fish is fishing for 8 hours and not catching fish. So, with that in mind, we're going to head towards the boat ramp, and we're going to call it a day. There's a Cracker Barrel about 15 minutes down the road here, and that's where I'm headed. I'm going to go get some breakfast. The Country Boy Special with all the stuff. Cooked apples, hash browns, the steak. Shut your mouth. Well, guys, I do appreciate everybody that joined me today. And like I said, hit that like and subscribe. Watch my videos. I've got a lot of good videos of me catching fish. This is probably the worst trip I have been on in a long time. So I gave it my best. Things didn't work out. So we'll talk again soon. I appreciate you guys. Y'all have a wonderful, blessed day. Out.